We have a dosage problem here for you future nurses, or maybe you future moms, but this is probably a nursing problem here. If you want to be a nurse, okay. How many doses? If every dose contains 17/4 milliliters, how many doses can you get out of a 68 milliliter bottle? So let's write it down. One dose is 17/4 milliliters, and then don't forget this 68 milliliters. We're going to use that in a minute. And what we're going to do, we're going to set up a proportion, which is one fraction equals another fraction. And we're going to label doses on the top and milliliters on the bottom on both of these fractions, okay? Now, one dose is how many milliliters? So the 17/4 goes here. And do you remember I told you don't forget about the 68 milliliters? We want to know how many doses for 68 what? Milliliters, okay? Now this is a proportion, and what do we do with proportions? We cross multiply. We say 1 times 68 is n times 17/4. So 17/4 n will be 1 times 68. And that's what we're going to write here. 17/4 times n, the red ones here, equals the green ones here. So here's my problem now. N is your variable. The coefficient of the variable is this number right here. So we want the reciprocal or the multiplicative inverse of the coefficient. So we're going to put 4 over 17 here and here. Put it in blue, 4 over 17, 4 over 17. Okay, so we're saying n equals 68 times 4 over 17 because these cancel. Well, maybe you don't see they cancel. Look, you have 4 times 17, which is 68, and 17 times 4, which is 68. 68 over 68 is 1, and 1 times n is n. Okay? Now, 68 can be written as a fraction, which is 68 over 1. Now, something you may not know is that 17 goes into 68 4 times. 4 times 17 is 68. So if I divide this by 17 and this by 17, of course my 17 on the bottom cancels. 17 divided by 17 is 1. But what you might not have known is that 68 divided by 17 is 4. So I have 4 times 4, which is 16 doses. N is 16 doses.